Ladies and gentlemen, pandemonium. Pandemonium is the only way to describe the atmosphere here tonight in the Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington, Massachusetts. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ken Kohlberg. I'm your sports broadcaster today. I'm here with the proud father, Neil O'Brien, proud Mary. We are here for a classic matchup on behalf and for Arlington Community Media, Inc., your local sports cable network. Our audio man today is Max DeLuca, and on camera is Alex Van Dong. And we are here for a big, huge mashup between the Arlington Spy Ponder girls varsity hockey team and the visiting Reading Rockets. As I mentioned, I'm here with the proud father, Neil O'Brien, Cam Neely. Nearly huge matchup tonight. The Arlington girls come into the match the winners of 3 games in a row. They are 7 wins, 4 losses, and 1 tie overall on the season. And they have outscored their opponents 19 goals to 4 over the last 3 games. Suffice it to say, Neely, the Arlington girls come in red hot.
And you know, Ken, thanks for having me tonight. Very nice to see you as usual. I think that Reading is looking at these mid-season games as linchpin games.
Well, the Rockets come in at 6-6. They're a 500 club. They've lost the last 2, and it's a big sense of urgency as we get into the playoff. The ball! The puck goes straight in front of the net. But here comes Katie O'Brien. She brings it off for Arlington. It looks like Coach Mead has mixed up the lines a little bit tonight. He's got Katie O'Brien, the senior captain, playing at center ice tonight. She's centering the first line with Erica Siegel on the left, and it looks like Elizabeth Liakos on the right. Liakos with the puck, takes it into the corner, tries to drop it back to Shea O'Day. Puck rolls out of the Reading zone, and it's taken back by number 11, Molly Flynn. Flynn dumps it in, and Arlington goes for the quick change. There's number 6 on the second line, Holly Russell, going after the puck on the hunt. She's out there on the second line with Emily Benoit. She's part of the French connection. Puck goes back, and he changes the defense. Casey Keneally on the second line D. Oh, look at Russell get in there on the hunt. She takes possession. Arlington girls come out smoking. There's a turnover in the zone, but look at Russell. She's everywhere, Neely. I wonder what she had for lunch. Russell tries to dump it in. She's out there with number 7, Emily Benoit. Who else is on that line? Oh, it's Erin O'Brien, number 4. Erin O'Brien having a breakout season this year, Neely. I saw she's in double figures now for assists, 10 assists. She's the sort of player who appreciates the assist as much as the goal. Very unselfish. She's having a breakout season. She's only a junior. All right, on the third line, this number 15, I've enjoyed watching her all season. That's Michaela Doherty. She never stops. She only knows 1 speed. And she is out there with O'Brien now.
In the middle of a change, Ken, trying to change it up. And this game's really fast-paced so far, and I think Arlington has to understand they got to play. They got to get those pucks deep in Reading's end.
Yeah, I mean, Arlington with the 7-4 record, I mean, they only need a couple more wins to cement a playoff berth, Nearly, and so it's a big game for both teams. I think that the Rockets at 6-6 have got to come out of here with at least a point on the road to stay in a playoff hunt, and the Spy Ponders with a win tonight can inch very much closer to the postseason.
I think Reading's been used to having these pretty stellar years under Peter Seabolt, and you know, this is kind of a young team, Ken, and it's interesting to see how they'll develop over the next couple of years. But they're kind of flatlining it compared to the last 3 seasons where they were prevailing on everything. Yeah,
well, Kat Paradise, the junior forward, just takes a break there. She put a nice little bump along the boards on Michaela Doherty. Doherty, the freshman, though, she shook it off. And there's Carolyn Days centering the line. She's got Casey Smith on the right, and Michaela Doherty stays out there, number 15. And a nice long shift for Doherty. She's got the wheels. She can handle it. And she's out there with Days, the junior. All right, so Days dumps it back in. Doherty circles. The puck goes through Shea O'Day's legs, but Shea's back to get it. She's got some help on the left with Molly Flynn. That's a very nice unit back there, Neely, on the defense. They've been solid all year. And here's a steal for Arlington. It's Days, and she takes a shot. Save.
Want to get that shot off.
Yeah.
Most important inside that slice of pie, out to the dots, Ken.
Well, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, Neely.
Got that.
All right, puck goes back to Finney. Finney tries to dump it into Siegel, but it's broken up. But Siegel comes away with it. Siegel rolls it in towards Maggie Finelli, the senior goalie. And puck, a scrum out in front of Finelli, but Arlington can't get a shot. Goes back to the defensive end. Danielle, it looks like, no. Isabel Aaron back there on defense. And the Rockets ice the puck.
It's all the way back.
It's all the way back. So it's been up and down, nearly. A very fast-paced game, as I think we could have anticipated coming into the match.
Well, a couple of shots apiece for the two teams. Like I was saying, the pace is awfully fast. Here we are looking at, only 2 seniors on this Reading team and 7 or 8 each of the juniors or the sophomores. So
yeah, look at that. You're right. I see only 2 freshmen.
Yep.
All right, Arlington. Oh, and almost a nice tip. That was a very nice play into the net. But Johnson
there
McDonald,
it is.
Oh, I put my head down for a second.
Couldn't pull the trigger.
The Arlington girls are threatening now. I mean, they are on the hunt nearly. And I got to say, we were here. Oh, my goodness. Finally a goal. It looks like a goal. It looks like it's going to be number 20, Erica Siegel, who popped it in. I got to tell you, I've liked her game all season long. Erica Siegel is a quiet star, a smart player. And I think Siegel got the goal, but let's get the official call.
Yeah, we'd have to give Erica, these players, as they get older and play together and they gel, and she's blossoming. We might have to give her the Jean Rattel Lady Bing Award.
She might get the Lady Bing. She's had a very nice season. I mean, these girls, they're really starting to come together. I was talking to Kylie Sullivan, the assistant coach, the other night, and I said, Kylie, she was griping a little bit about the consistency and how the team needs to be a little more consistent. I said, Kylie, you don't want to peak too early in the season. But when I looked at the stats today and saw that the last 3 games, the Arlington girls have just pasted their opponents, I think they're peaking at the right time, nearly.
I can only pray, Ken. A lot of points been generated. They know how to sniff it out around the net.
Here's Erin behind the net. She's got her head up. Very unselfish player. She dumps it back behind the net to Emily Benoit. Benoit back over to O'Brien. O'Brien takes a Dixie, but it rolls out to Holly Russell. Holly with a drive. Save! Let's see, that's Maggie Finelli, a senior goalie. She's looks like a nice keeper. And here come the Rockets. Can they transition the other way? This kid's got some wheels. This is Marie Verrier. Verrier shoots it in on Toomey. Toomey makes an easy save. It's taken out by by Isabel Aaron. Rolls back to center ice. And here come the Rockets. Oh, a nice turn by number 21, but she's bumped by Emily Benoit, who put a body on her. And the puck rolls into Jordan Toomey, and Toomey with another save. Nearly the pace of this game has been frenetic.
Yeah, Ken, the shots are still pretty much even. That was a good stretch of pressure that Arlington put on that Reading netminder for about 3 or 4 minutes or so.
Well, it looks like Mitty's going with 3 lines. He's got a very, very deep bench here. And but the Reading girls certainly are here to play. They dump it back in. It rolls back to Shea O'Day. She's back there with Molly Flynn on defense. They've been a steel curtain all season long. Oh, there's a beautiful pass. Oh, and a nice centering pass by Casey Smith. And Casey Smith sent it right over to Doherty, and Doherty collected it like she had glue on her stick nearly. It looked like she had glue on that stick.
No, she's a rugged kid, Ken. She's a real good time to watch, I can tell you.
Who's that, Doherty?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Well, as I mentioned, her father, Jed Doherty, he's a chippy guy. He plays in the Arlington Sunday Night League. He's one of these rare goons in a no-check league. It's a dying breed, but we like to have him.
Just remind me not to get too close to him walking down a narrow hallway.
Yeah, no, he wears that fancy cap. He thinks he's a tough guy, but, when push comes to shove, we'll see. Oh, Arlington tries to break it out. Puck rolls back to the Rocket zone. It's taken by Lindsay Joyce, sophomore defender. Nice-looking player, Lindsay Joyce. She's locked in back there. The Rockets try to clear it out. Send it back to Joyce. Joyce makes a nice heads-up play, and she dumps it in to number 12, Abby Collins. Collins, it's taken away, though, by Julia Finney. Finney, one of my favorites. She has that whistling wrist shot. All right, Katie O'Brien on the hunt, senior captain. She got the start today at center ice. First-line player. Katie, more famous for the kill that I've seen so far this year, but let's see if she can pop one in. Here comes... Oh, look at this. Taken away nicely by Elizabeth Liakos, and Liakos tries to dump it in. She does. Rockets don't have a lot of time as Liako stays on the hunt nicely. Here's some good forechecking by Arlington. It's Erica Siegel. She's got the lone goal of the night. Rockets break it back the other way. The dipsy doodle from number 21, Sydney Conti, but it's taken by Arlington behind the neck. The Rockets keep it in though. And here's a breakout for Liakos. Liakos has got the Jets tonight and patiently played nicely. Oh, the Rockets, nice distribution. His senior captain, number 24. Oh, and she ripped it, but it looked like the shot was blocked. That's Ainsley Cohen, a junior, excuse me. Ainsley got all of that one nearly. Look at Ainsley Cohen on the right wing.
Yeah, good move by Siegel to move that puck out to the mid-ice, nice and easy to get the, they needed that change.
Nice Cat Paradis. Cat Paradis has got some hands.
You're not kidding. I think that Reading, doesn't really quite have the depth they've had over the years.
There's a big elbow to the head.
That was a collision.
Oh, Courtney Cutoni just put the elbow right to the head, and she got away with it. Puck goes into the Rocket zone. Oh, look at the girls go into the boards. Nearly, we are in for a treat tonight.
Starting to get a little physical.
Yeah, it's physical. Yeah. Both of these teams are out here flying.
Now that's Butchie Couton's daughter of Arlington fame, as you know.
Oh, that's Butchie's kid. Yeah, that's right.
And she figured she'd bring it to her old Wizard teammate, Emily Benoit.
She did throw the elbow to the head of Benoit, but Benoit shook it off. Hey, listen, Neely, it's Saturday night and girls will be girls.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with treating the other player to a little bit of noise there, Coachy.
No, a little chin music. Oh, look at this. The little scrum in front of the net is number 14. Cat Paradis said to, looked like she said to O'Brien, who was buzzing the net. These O'Brien girls, you know, Neely, they're famous for buzzing the net.
They're either buzzing the net or buzzing the refrigerator.
Well, it's one or the other. It's one or the other. All right, ladies and gentlemen, 6 minutes and a half left in the first period. It's been very entertaining, as we expected. Holly Russell keeps it in. She is a real scrapper, but here comes Paradis the other way. Cat Paradis is on the hunt tonight. Look at her fly. My goodness.
So they're looking to work on their breakout all year, Arlington is, Ken. And if you notice, a couple of plays coming out of their zone, they're concentrating more on the stretch pass, more towards the blue line and center ice. And then beyond that, the winger on the weak side is looking to distribute the puck through the centerman and off to the other wing, so that if the centerman does miss it, that it flies right through and we're breaking out as you look at it.
Yeah, I can see that. Hey, Neely, notice now on right wing is Ava Talanian, number 22, getting some minutes here, and she is, of course, the daughter of Gar Talanian. They call him Coast to Coast. He's another Sunday night legend, at least in his own mind, and he likes to go coast to coast, Gar, although there was a time, I think it was back in might have been the 2013 season when he did pass the puck, but it was once, and I wasn't there. I can't vouch for that, but that's Gar Talanian. So Ava's out there, number 22. She's staying wide on the wing, looking to give an option, and let's see what happened over there. Kelly took a little bit of a diction. She's the daughter of Rob Kelly. He's another Sunday night guy. Robbie never saw a shot he didn't like, Rob Kelly. All right, here they go. It's a 0. It's a 1-0 Arlington game, and Toomey can't cover it. Oh my goodness, a great chance there. Ainsley Cohen, the junior, and she shot it wide, but Ainsley wishes she could have that one back, Neely. I'm telling you that right now. Okay, 5 minutes left in the period. Arlington's still on the hunt.
Now that traveled straight through the crease, Ken. That was everything but in.
Oh, here we go. Scrum in front of the Arlington. Oh, Talanian. Oh, she was on her tush, and she took the shot and she shot it wide. Great shift, momentous shift from Ava Talanian here. Oh, it is a breakaway. Oh, she hit the post. Ainsley Cohen has been everywhere. I'll tell you, Neely, these Rockets, they've got some nice players. This Ainsley Cohen is fit to be tied tonight.
That was a great move. She went onto the backhand and then rung the post with the backhand shot.
She did. She wishes she could have that one back. Okay, and here's a win behind the Arlington net for Fiona Johnson-McDonald, another stalwart. He's got a very nice group of defenders. And let's see what happened there. Fiona took a Dixie, and the Rockets control it. They dump it back into the Arlington zone. And it looks like we got maybe a penalty. Is it too many men on the ice? What happened here? No?
I don't think so. I think it's just a center ice face-off.
Huh. What would occasion that, Neely?
That's a good question, Coach Ismo.
All right, well, here we go. We got Katie on the right wing. She's centered by Elizabeth Liakos, and number 20 is out there flying. That's Erica Siegel. Siegel's got the goal. There's a nice hit by, let's see, 11. She stood her up. Molly Flynn just stood up a kid. And here comes Liakos the other way. Liakos takes a little bit of a hit from Ainsley Cohen. Cohen, a junior forward. Puck deep in the Rocket zone, but it's taken out by Cohen. Cohen gives it away to O'Brien, and O'Brien is on the hunt. She had the steal. She goes behind the net. She's pinned against the boards by 2 Reading Rockets. She's on her knee, but she's still scrapping for it.
She'll come out.
It's won by Rocket. Yeah, it's won by the Spy Ponders. It goes back to Shea O'Day, very wisely dumps it softly behind the Rocket zone, but it's won by number 11, Olivia Caruso, a sophomore defender. Puck rolls in, shot on net actually there, but it was no problem for Maggie. Let's see, is it Finelli? Yeah, Finelli. Finelli, a nice-looking goaltender there, a senior goalie. Puck rolls all the way back. I don't think that's going to be icing, but they call it. I don't know. They could have waved that one off nearly. That was a trickle. Anyway, we'll take it. The faceoff's going to come back in the Rocket zone. Arlington with a 1-goal lead. We're down to 3 minutes left in the first period, and it's been an up-and-down game, Neely. I think that this has been a very even first period from what I can see.
Yeah, these we're getting a little help from the back here from our defensemen. We had a couple of solid pairs there, Ken, and they're helping us in the back, and they're moving the puck well out of our own zone tonight.
Very much so, Neely. I think the defense has been very, very strong tonight. All right, there's number 7, Emily Benoit. She throws the elbow to the kidney, and she keeps the puck into the Rocket zone. There's a scrum for the Rockets. Nice pass from Aaron, who kept it in, and the puck goes out of bounds, and it goes, out of the zone, and Finney tries to dump it back in, and she does successfully. Arlington did a nice job there, nearly clearing the zone to allow Finney to put it back in. All right, at center ice, here's Aaron. Aaron sends it over to Holly Russell. Holly with a Holly looked to pull the trigger, but she couldn't, and there's a shot, and big save! A big save.
Holly worked hard to get into that slot, Ken. She just couldn't get a handle on it.
Yeah, no, she didn't. I got a chance to say hello to the lovely Connie Russell tonight before the game. Connie is here. She understands the significance of this matchup. Arlington with a win tonight can really inch a lot closer to a playoff berth. There's big hustle there from Danielle Kelly, number 14. It's dumped back in by Erin O'Brien. Holly tries to win it at center right. She can't. And the Rockets break it out. And number 24, Ainsley Cohen. She's been a problem all night. A big kid. She goes right through Finney. Finney's still in a fight with it. Toomey knocks it behind the net. Liakos tries to clear it out. Izzy Aaron sends it up, and there goes Doherty on the hunt. Erica Siegel on the hunt. Shea O'Day meets it at mid-ice in the neutral zone. She dumps it back in. Katie O'Brien out there with Liakos. And Erica Siegel on the hunt behind the net. Goes back to O'Day. O'Day with a nice hard shot. Oh, beautiful shot. She tried to pick the corner nearly, but I don't think Finelli was buying it for a minute. We are down to a minute left in what's been a beautiful first period. And Shea O'Day very calmly eludes number 22, Chloe Doherty, a senior forward for Reading. Chloe had a head of steam there nearly, and she tried to sneak by Shea, but she couldn't. Shea has been very, very consistent, as you pointed out. The defensive players for Arlington have been outstanding this season, and we're down under a minute left. There's a shot, a save by Toomey, and Toomey took it off the chest protector. And here come the Spy Ponders the other way. It's taken behind the net by Flynn. Flynn tries to set it up to Russell, but she can't get there, and I think the Rockets come back with it. Easy trickle into Toomey. Toomey knocks it wide. We're 20 seconds left. It's been up and down, and the puck is deflected out of bounds. We're going to have a face-off in the Arlington zone, Neely, with 18 seconds left. So Arlington has got to take care here, Neely. You don't want to concede a goal in the last seconds of a period in a close game like this. So I hope that Arlington's going to pin it down here and take the 1-goal lead into the locker room to end the first period, which has been a very entertaining first period here for the Spy Ponders. Let's take care of the puck here, ladies.
Well, like you said earlier, Ken, like you pointed out, this face-off, and you don't want to be sent back to the locker room demoralized and with 18 seconds to go in a dead even period like this.
Nope. No, so Aaron takes a nice hard shot on net. It's a lengthy shot. Finelli had no problem with it. We're going to take a break here. I'm your sports broadcaster, Ken Kohlberg, from Arlington Community Media, Inc. I'm here with my color commentator, Neil O'Brien, the proud father, proud Mary, Neil Sedaka. And our cameraman today is Alex Van Thong, and our audio man is Max DeLuca. We're going to go off the air. We'll be back with second period action from the Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington momentarily. Thank you.
My name is Max DeLuca, and if you're interested in pursuing a career in sports media, come on down to Studio B at 892 Mass Ave in Arlington.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for second period action at the Eddie Burns Arena. It has been pandemonium tonight, as we anticipated, as the Arlington girls Spy Ponders, coming off 3 straight victories, are in a hornet's nest. Neely, I'm here with the proud father, Cam Neely. Neil O'Brien, Proud Mary, Peter Proud, reincarnation of Peter Proud. I know you haven't seen that movie, Neely, but you got to see it sometime. Anyway, Neely, I think that the girls have got to score early this period and try to put a fork in these Reading Rockets. The Rockets have been pesky.
You're not kidding. They went into the locker room, they're even in shots, and it was a real back-and-forth period, and the pace was fast, like we commented. In the meantime, I saw you talking to Mark Russo there, Coach Ismo, and I just have a question. What type of glasses is he wearing?
Well, you know, Roos looks a little bit like Mr. Magoo with those glasses. We talked about this in the past. I think it's an important subject that we should cover again. Mr. Magoo was an interesting character, and I don't know why Russo would want to, would really want to look like him, but he does. And, that's okay.
Well, Mark doesn't drive a Model T Ford.
No, he doesn't, but he's been famous for getting caught on the roller coaster. I remember that time he was at the fair in Winchester. He got caught on the Ferris wheel. Puck rolls in front to Toby. Oh, the scrum in front of the Arlington net. Oh, my goodness, Neely, they dodged a bullet. Oh, another shot, a rocket shot. And what? Oh, Marie Verrier just tested Jordan Toomey. Neely, I'll tell you right now, if these girls don't wake up from Arlington, we're going to see a closer contest than we really want to see tonight.
So here's the dichotomy, Ken. You got the defensive pairs doing their thing. You seeing what Toomey's doing in between the pipes. These forwards have to kick it into gear so everyone's contributing. You know something, Neely? You just hit the nail on the head. I think that's exactly right. We got to get a little bit more movement from the forwards, and they got to get some shots on net. And here's the kid to do it. Number 4, Erin O'Brien. She's got the head up. It's taken away, and a shot. Save, and O'Brien was on. Oh, Erin went right after that rebound very, very nicely, and it came out to her. All right, Erin with a nice win behind the net. She dangles. Erin a little bit like a Sergei Samsonov type of player. I don't know if you remember Sergei, but Erin goes back to the point to Finney. Finney with a shot. It's deflected. And here come the Spy Ponders with some pressure. Here come the Ponders. All right. It's taken by Kat Paradis. Kat was a thorn in our side. Kat dumps it in. Very nice. Junior captain, Kat Paradis. Puck rolls out along the boards. Siegel tries to clear it out. She can't. Oh, no, that's not Siegel. That's Isabel Aaron, number 13. Daughter of Artie Aaron, the chippy one. Newton North High School legend, at least in his own mind. Puck goes, oh, nice, she whistled it in. But number 21, Sydney Conti, couldn't get a stick on it. And the Rockets keep it in. Here's Paradis. Oh, no, that's Ainsley Cohen. A nice block there by number 7, Emily Benoit. Benoit tries to find Russell. She can't. Erin's on the hunt. Arlington girls circle. Look at that, Erin O'Brien. This kid could stick handle in a phone booth nearly. 10 assists on the season. And she dumps it in, and on the hunt is Holly Russell. And look at number 15, Michaela Doherty, going after it as well. All right, this has been a frenetic battle tonight, Neely, and we are really have been treated to some very good varsity hockey in Massachusetts. It goes behind the net to the pocket rocket, Carolyn Days. Days with a nice win, and oh, it was taken out in front of shot wide. All right, Cohen on the left wing. She tries to dump it in and does, but it rolls back to number 23, Fiona Johnson McDonald, Wilfred Gordon Partridge McDonald. I don't know if you remember that book, but that's a classic. Wilfred Gordon Partridge McDonald. All right, dumped back in by the Rockets. They keep it in nicely. There's Fiona McDonald, Johnson McDonald. You know, Ken, there's a good pace here, but they're playing patient. If you look at the shot from the point from Redding number 23, she placed it perfect. She put it nice and slow. She was looking for a tip, and she placed it intentionally into traffic. And then the other way, you got Erin O'Brien and Holly Russell really starting to get some chemistry going.
Yeah, it's starting to come together a little bit for the Spy Ponders, but I got to say, a one-goal game, you know, it's the Spy Ponders are going to put some shots on the net. And here's a played back to Julia Finney. Finney sends it over to Liakos. Liakos goes behind the net to Erica Siegel. Siegel with the only goal tonight. She's nudged off the puck by number 14, Kat Paradis. Paradis tries to clear it out. She can't. Oh, there's a razzle-dazzle by Marie Verrier, a nice-looking junior forward, and Marie's had a nice game tonight.
And Redding has some size there, Ken, as you've noticed, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, they got some big kids. Yeah, the Rockets are here to play, and they're a solid team. Oh, there's a very nice play by Finney, but it's broken up by the Rockets, and they come out the other way. Number 21, Sydney Conti. Conti only a sophomore. Puck goes to the mid. Here comes Katie. Katie takes a break, and out on the hunt is number 7, Emily Benoit. She dumps it in. It's trickles back into the Arlington zone. Oh, whistled in by number 23, Katie Costello. Costello, a junior, and she got all of that one. It looked like it was deflected in front of the net nearly, but Jordan Toomey is locked in back there. She's seeing everything. Here come the Rockets. The Rockets are circling, and they're keeping it in, and it's taken out. And here goes Russell on the hunt. Holly with a beautiful forecheck, but no one's there for it. There, I shouldn't say that. Good following it up by Emily Benoit.
Yeah, Holly couldn't break the traffic there, Ken, along the half wall, and she was trying like hell to get in there so that she could, that was a potential breakaway.
Now, Casey Keneally, as I mentioned, shot wide. It looked like Toomey might have made the save. On defense, Neely, another freshman seeing some minutes now is Casey Keneally. She's the daughter of Martin Keneally, and she's got the 3 sisters, one of whom is Caitlin Keneally. Caitlin Keneally was a tremendous lacrosse player in her day. They used to call her Casey because she, big hit, and it's no penalty. Oh my goodness! Russell took a hit from Abby Collins, and Collins got away with it. Oh my goodness, number 12, Abby Collins, a beautiful hit there on Russell. And the referees tonight, Neely, they're letting the girls play. It is Saturday Night Mayhem here in Arlington, Bacchanalia. We are here for another sellout crowd. It is a capacity crowd here at the Ed Burns Arena. And I'll tell you right now, there is electricity in the air, Neely.
Well, Coach Mead, you saw him question the ref on that. I mean, that was a toss-up. That was kind of in the play, and Holly decided to shift her body, and up she went. I know that that's not the same type of activity that Mark Russo would have given to a referee, but, you know, Jeff's trying to maintain his professional image. Yeah,
well, you know, Russo is, he's one of these guys, he tends to, he can flip his top a little bit. He is the proud father of AJ Russo, who's a tremendous athlete, great soccer player, lacrosse player, and hockey player. AJ's dressed a few games for the Varsity this year as a sophomore. He's a heck of a hockey player. I've seen him on the hunt. All right, Arlington trying to get something going here. There's a very, very nice pass across the net from Isabel Aaron. She played it across to her counterpart, Julia Finney. I like the Aaron-Finney pair on defense, Neely. I like them a lot.
Yeah, they're matching up nicely, and I got to say, I know I'm a broken record at this point, but they're saving us in the back today.
Yeah, tonight, no, it's worth mentioning. The defense has been very, very solid. The offense has yet to click, but the Reading girls haven't really tested to me that much, and I think a lot of it is due to the defense. And oh, my goodness, Katie O'Brien almost snuck one in there from behind the net. Katie's got the Jets tonight. She got the start, and she looks like she's earned it tonight. All right, Shea O'Day with the hands, Shea with the Manos, and Shea looks to go coast to coast, but she's broken up. I did have a chance to say hello to Shea's lovely parents, Brendan and Michelle O'Day, during the break. Shea is one of 4 children. She is the 3rd oldest. She has 2 older brothers. Oh, there's a nice give and go, a beautiful give and go, as Holly Russell and Emily Benoit look to click. And Aaron with a beautiful pass. Aaron O'Brien saw Emily Benoit, and here come the Arlington girls, Neil. They're getting something going here. Holly on the hunt, and Holly with a win. Oh, it's kept in beautifully by Molly Flynn. And a wrist shot by Flynn, but she shot it wide.
She's from a good, strong Irish lineage there, the Flynn clan. I wouldn't want to be.
Yeah, that's the goal! Oh my goodness! No, that was Holly Russell as she made a beautiful dipsy doodle and just tucked it in nearly on the inside post. And I'm telling you right now, I bet you that Maggie Finelli wish she could have had that one back, as Holly just snuck that one in there nearly. That's a big goal. A 2-goal lead now. The Rockets are on the road. They're coming off 2 losses. The red-hot Arlington girls Spy Ponders with 3 wins in a row. And that one, that's not a dagger, but it's pretty close, Neely.
Well, a lot of good hustle there, Ken. You got to wonder what Jeff's telling the players. I mean, they've had a little bit of luck wrapping around here and coming in on the short side on this netminder. You don't know if that may be a strategy you want to employ for the remainder of the game.
Well, I'll tell you, it's a nice point there for Holly. That's her, it looks like that is her 9th goal of the season, as I see on the stat sheet here. And all right, here comes Katie O'Brien. Beautiful pass over to Erica Siegel. Siegel's got a tally tonight. Siegel's got the hands of glue. I like this line out there with Liakos, O'Brien, and Siegel. They're very, very now. Oh, it trickles across. Marie Verrier can't collect it, but she does stay on the hustle.
Erica had a great game, Ken, last game. She pumped a couple of goals in.
In Burlington?
Yes.
Yeah, I heard they really put the hurt on Burlington the other night. Meady running it up, 9 goals.
Yeah. Well, they're having that problem league-wide, and I suppose they're just in a bad rebuilding year, Coach.
Who's that, Burlington?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very nice town, a good girls' sports. They've got very good athletes in Burlington, always have, both on the girls' and the boys' side. How the Fuscos from Burlington, I don't remember.
I think, weren't they
Woburn?
Winchester guys?
Well, they are now, but I forget where the older Fusco, the father, just passed away in the last couple of months. Our condolences go to Kevin Fusco and Scott Fusco. The patriarch passed away. I don't remember the Burlington where they were originally from. Anyway, here comes Erin O'Brien. She's got a head of steam. Takes it deep into the corner. She makes a beautiful pass back. Oh my goodness, what a pass! They must have practiced that one, and the Arlington girls are swarming. Erin just put it right on Holly Russell's stick, and Holly blasted it. But it looked like it was a save by Maggie Finelli. Oh my goodness. This kid Erin has got eyes behind her head nearly. I'm telling you that right now. She's already got 10 assists on the season, double figures, and in the Middlesex League, that's not easy to do.
Here comes the break.
Here's a breakaway for Holly Russell.
Make it count.
Oh, she's taken down, and Holly took a wicked hit. And it's going to be a penalty. Could it be a breakaway? I mean, a penalty shot.
I didn't see him make the symbol.
No.
Is that a penalty shot? No.
Number 9, Courtney Coutone.
They're discussing it now, Coach Easmo.
Yeah, we might see a penalty shot here. Come on, guys. It's Saturday night. Give the kid
there you go.
Oh,
There's the
We're
symbol.
going to give a penalty shot. Saturday night mayhem in Arlington, ladies and gentlemen. Bacchanalia, and the Rockets don't like it, but it is going to be a penalty shot.
Coach Russo picked that one out of the stands. He gave us the old the A-frame, and there it is. We're going to see if she's got one more in the stick tonight.
Yeah, Rose, and listen, Russell, this could be her 10th of the season. Oh, no, they're going to give it to O'Brien. And I'm telling you right now, ladies and gentlemen, oh, no, it's Russell, excuse me. Holly Russell is going to take the shot. She's going to, and the Arlington, it's mayhem here as the fans go absolutely wild. We are at capacity here tonight at the Eddie Burns Arena in Arlington, ladies and gentlemen. Arlington Community Media, Inc. picking up a big game tonight.
I think our cameramen want to know what the hell's going on here.
Yeah, this is called a penalty shot, and it's Holly Russell. And Russell, oh, beautiful save! Maggie Finelli, the senior goalie for the Reading Rockets, and Maggie said no. Maggie said no.
Put me in, Coach. I'm ready to play.
And the Rocket girls and Maggie Finelli just kept them in the game. I'll tell you right now, Neely, a third goal there would have been a dagger for the Spy Ponders, but Maggie Finelli said no, and that's got to spark the Rockets, Neil.
Oh, that's a shot of adrenaline for those Reading Rockets.
Oh, my goodness, that's got to put some fuel in their fusillade.
Now they better be conscious of this, Coach. You know, Arlington's got to be on hyper alert here.
Exactly. We got 5 minutes left in the second period, and the Spy Ponder girls. Oh, Holly looked over to Erin, and Erin couldn't collect it. Holly's got to put that. Holly's got to play the feet there. Put it on her stick. All right. The Rockets are under siege, and but they are hustling. Look at that forecheck. I'll tell you right now, though, Holly is hungry tonight, Neely. Oh, and Holly is hammering it. We're going to have another penalty on Holly. As Holly, we're going to have to take Holly off the field tonight on a spatula. As Holly took a big hit, and we're going to have two Rockets in the sin bin now. I'm telling you right now, as that penalty is going to go. Who's that penalty on? Number 12.
Well, yeah.
Abby Collins. So, no, it's on number...
Same player, 23.
No, it's number 23, Chloe Doherty.
You know, you can't be sure if that's their method of double teaming. They want to shadow Holly. She's active. She gets the play going. She's got good, quick burst of speed, great startup power, and maybe they're getting directive from their box on how to defend who.
Well, the Rockets got too many men on the ice. They got 2 kids in the bin, and why is there 4 out there, Neely?
Well, the penalty shot was taken, and they have to stay in the box until the penalty expires, even though off their bench and in the sin bin.
Oh, I see. All right. Well, Benoit. Oh, there's a nice save. There's a good shot from the point. Good shot from the point by Holly Russell. What I like about Holly, Neely, is she can play offense and defense. She is a very versatile athlete, and she is a senior captain. She going to play hockey next year somewhere, I hope.
I've seen her talking to college coaches in the rink there, Coach Kohlberg.
Yeah. All right, puck goes back to Erin. Erin O'Brien, very calm player. She is the daughter of the proud father, my color commentator, Neil O'Brien. Oh, the puck went out, and the ref made a good call there. Arlington did not keep it in, and it just trickled outside of Holly Russell's stick, and the faceoff's going to come out of the zone, Neely. That should not happen on a power play, but that happens from time to time. All right, Arlington with the man-up advantage. The faceoff's taken by Elizabeth Liakos. On the left, Erin O'Brien, and on her right, number 7, Emily Benoit. Back on the defense on the power play is number 11, Molly Flynn, and she's back there with Erin O'Brien. And here comes the Spy Ponders. The nice kill by the, or nice attempted kill by the Rockets, but it's kept in nicely by Liakos. Liakos can razzle and she can dazzle. Her mother Lana is a famous razzler and dazzler. And there's a beautiful drive, but she shot it wide as Molly Flynn got all of it. Erin tries to dump it in. She gets it into the corner. It's taken nicely over there by Benoit. Benoit sends it back. And Russell with a hard, high shot. Oh. It's deflected by Liakos, but over the net. And the Arlington girls are nice settling it down on the power play and smothered up beautifully by Maggie Finelli. And the Arlington girls nearly they're buzzing the net too.
I hate to say it this way about a netminder, Ken, but that shot from Holly had so much steam on it that the goalie actually ducked.
Yeah, she did. She didn't want anything to do with it.
I mean, granted, it was right at shoulder height.
Yeah. All right, well, Meady looking to load it up here. He keeps his top line in there, his power play line. He's still got a man up. Only 30 seconds left on the penalty. Shouldn't say only. That's plenty of time for Arlington to work for a good shot. The girls got to separate here and distribute the puck and try to put it into a position for a good shot. Liakos sends it back. A little bit of miscommunication there as Flynn went back to Liakos, and it's spanked out of the Arlington zone. Out of the Rocket zone by Marie Verrier. Marie Verrier having a terrific game tonight. She's got tremendous jets. Look at her fly. And these Rockets have some very, 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 very serious players. Number 22, Chloe Doherty among them. Here comes Erin. She tries to squeak in, but she's defended nicely by Ainsley Cohen. Cohen, a big, strong, very big and very strong junior forward, and she's out there on the kill. No surprise there. She's a junior captain. Puck trickled in front of the Rockets goal, but knocked out. Patiently taken by number 6 for the Rockets, Lindsay Joyce. Puck rolls to center ice. Here's Katie O'Brien. She's got just Joyce to beat. She sends it into the Rockets goal nearly with 2 minutes left in the period. Meady goes for the line change. Both teams now at even strength. And It has been an up-and-down contest tonight. Puck played behind the Arlington net to Shea O'Day. Shea plays it along the boards, and it goes up to Erica Siegel. Siegel on the hunt. Siegel's got a goal tonight. The other Arlington goal by Holly Russell, her 9th of the season. And here comes Siegel. Siegel with a shot. Save! Oh, Fennelly almost let it trickle in, but Maggie Fennelly made the nice save. And released from the sin bin is, for the Rockets, is number 9, Courtney Coutone.
Yeah, goalie didn't know that. Reading goalie didn't know what that was, Ken. She knocked it down, and then she had it in her pads, and she just figured she'd sit tight because she wasn't know if that was over the line or not.
All right, Michaela Doherty out there with Erin O'Brien on the center ice, and Holly Russell at left wing. We've got Julia Finney at the lefty, and number 13, Isabel Aaron, who is the older sister of Ben Aaron, and Ben Aaron is also a hockey beast and a soccer beast. Tremendous athlete in his own right. The Aarons genetically loaded with athleticism. And we are down to just about a little over a minute left. Finney plays it back around the boards. Russell is there. She's elbowed to the kidney by number 12, Abby Collins, but she shakes it off, and the Rockets keep it in, though. Toomey looking to see what's happening behind her net. Here's Erin making some nice defensive out of it. Scrum in front of the net. Toomey's on top of it. Oh, the Rockets are buzzing. The Reading Rockets, as we come down to a minute left, a sense of urgency for the Rockets, Neely. Neely, the Rockets is 6-6. That's not going to get you into the playoff hunt at 5. Well, it could at 500, but the Spy Ponders at 7-4, Neil. I understand that they only need 2 wins. They only need 5 more points to lock up a playoff berth. Now, with the Wellesley girls, by the way, come into town this week. Is that not correct?
That's correct, and we'll see if we'd like to get a 2-point squeeze out of that. Ken.
Well, the Wellesley girls, Wellesley hockey is a deep club, Neely. I got to check their record, but that's not a team to shake a stick at or to take lightly.
The coach there is a former Arlington player that's friendly with Coach Meade, and we played them in scrimmage in the beginning of the season.
Oh, how'd that go?
It's hard to tell because you're playing your full squad, both teams, but they surely had talent on the bench.
Yeah, the Wellesley girls, they're going to come in and be looking to put the hurt on Arlington. We'll have to speak with the Arlington Community Media Inc. top brass and see if maybe we can get a crew out here for that night, Neely. Because when the Wellesley girls come to town, the town is abuzz in any sport.
Well, we got our cameramen here, and they're doing their due diligence because I know they are absolutely freezing tonight.
Oh, there's a breakaway and a nice little scooting into the net by Chloe Doherty. The Rockets are not down, but I will say this, Neely. It has been 2 periods of fantastic hockey. Arlington has scored 1 goal in the first, Erica Siegel, and 1 goal in the second by Holly Russell. We're going to take a break here, ladies and gentlemen, from Arlington Community Media, Inc. We will be back for 3rd period action from the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington. Your score after 2 periods, the Spy Ponders 2 and the Reading Rockets 0.
Going live in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're back here at the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington. I'm here with the proud father, Neil O'Brien. Neely, 3rd period action, Arlington with a 2-goal lead. I jinxed Jordan Toomey at the break between the periods. I said, Jordy, you want the shutout tonight? She said, don't jinx me. All right, here we go. 3rd period action, Neely. The girls can cement a win with a quick goal here, but the Rockets 2-0, as you've mentioned, Neil, over the past several broadcasts. 2-0, the most dangerous score in sports.
You got that right, Coach. They really have to pay attention this first 10 minutes, or we could be looking at a whole different game here.
Totally agree. Arlington breaks it out beautifully. There's Siegel having a huge game. Siegel does the dipsy doodle. She plays it back to Molly Flynn. Flynn tries to dump it in, but the Rockets look to clear. Shea O'Day dumps it back in. And Arlington with a very, very quick change. There goes Russell out there with O'Brien. And Siegel stays out. Here comes Siegel looking to get some fresh air, and she's replaced by Emily Benoit. Now, Emily's sister, that's Emily. Is Emily out? Who's out with the flu?
Emily's number 7. She's a player. She's a forward, and Olivia, number 10.
Is the one who's out with the flu?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I got that confused. Yeah. So they're playing without Olivia Benoit tonight. So Meady is devoid of the French connection. And usually the Benoit sisters, the daughters of Denis Benoit, also known as Denis Savad, but Olivia is out tonight, and so Media is going to have to make do without that solid freshman who's given us some tremendous minutes so far this season. All right, puck rolls behind the net to Toomey. Here's a ball. It's played beautifully by Erin O'Brien. She intercepted the pass, and Erin throws an elbow. A nice elbow to the head to Abby Collins, but Collins shook it off. And interesting play by O'Brien. She was carrying the puck up the left wing. She had her stick in the left hand, and she removed the right hand off the stick and placed the elbow to the head of Collins as she carried the puck. Neely, that's a play I'm sure you probably taught.
Just thank God, Ken, she's most like her mother.
Is that what it is? She's chippy. She's got the... but she's an unselfish player. Okay, the puck dumped in by Casey Smith. I've liked Casey's game this year. She's out there with Carolyn Days, the pocket rocket, the oldest, the middle child of Frank and Sharon Patton. Meredith Days, the oldest sister, a tremendous athlete in her own right. Oh, big hit along the boards, and she got away with it as Sidney Conti. Oh no, they called it as an icing. And Conti put a nice elbow to the midsection of one of the Spy Ponders, but the refs on Saturday night in Arlington at the Eddie Burns Arena, they're letting the girls be girls tonight, Neely. I have seen some calls, but not that many.
Oh, let them play. I mean, if you look at, like I was commenting earlier, Ken, the chemistry that's coming together between Russell and O'Brien, you see some saucer passes and you see some outward passes off the board, using the boards completely. I'd like to see the second line come into play with Katie O'Brien and Leokelson Siegel. If they ever were able to concoct that scheme, would have some serious depth there.
I'll tell you right now, from what I've seen tonight, O'Brien and Russell could find each other on the ice, Neely, with blindfolds.
Coach Meade's getting animated on the bench. He pays close attention, even on the face-off, Ken.
Well, the girls have got to pay attention, Neely. A 2-goal lead with 12 minutes left against the Rockets is not a very comfortable lead. And so the girls have got to bear down and pay attention here. All right, puck rolls over to the right wing to Katie O'Brien. She makes a beautiful pass over to Siegel. Siegel is bumped off the puck nicely by number 23, but it's a nice save as Katie Costello, nice physical player. Puck rolls out in front. Oh, there's a goal! Erica Siegel with another one as the puck trickled across the net, and Siegel was there to bury it. Who is this kid, Neely?
She's really turning up the volume in this last half a dozen games. That line, hopefully what we're talking about, Ken, is they're gelling.
They are gelling, and the team is gelling, and the Arlington girls, Neely, in the last 3 games, they have outscored their opponents 19 goals to 4, and Toomey is locked in back there. If you get a little bit of camera, gentlemen, on number 30, the goaltender for Arlington, Jordan Toomey, she is looking for a shutout here tonight. And I don't mean to jinx her, but the way the defense have been locking it down for Arlington, Neely, I think Toomey is poised. I think Toomey is poised for a clean sheet. And look at the Arlington girls on the hunt. My goodness. And they're keeping their shape, Neely, too.
Yeah, you got to keep that pressure on. They're playing a 2-1-2, which makes sense because you just can't give it up here. You got to keep your foot on the gas with this one, Ken.
Well, that last goal from Siegel, and the Rockets are going to be really hard-pressed to get themselves back into the game after that sort of dagger. And the way the Arlington girls are skating tonight, I mean, this team right now is red hot. And Neely, let me mention, the Woburn Tanners are the defending state champions, and the first game that we broadcast this season, Neely, the Spy Ponders were right with the champions, and if they gel at the right time, anything can happen in girls varsity hockey at this level. Oh, O'Brien dangles behind the net. Puck rolls loose to Casey Keneally. Keneally, make way for Duckling. She's got the 3 sisters. She dumps it back to... and the Arlington girls now stuck in their own zone, but here comes Russell with a head of steam, and Holly's got a head of steam, and here she goes, Neely. Watch this. Oh, she's broken up beautifully, but she brings it out in front. I'll tell you right now, Russell is hungry tonight. Connie must be proud. She drops it in front of the net, but no, Days can't pull the trigger. And here come the Rockets the other way. Marie Verrier dumps it in, and the Rockets on the forecheck, and they win the forecheck. Katie Paradise, but it's taken away, and Days is stripped. Oh, I'll tell you right now, Marie Verrier took it away from Days. And the Arlington girls getting a little bit careless here in their own zone. Oh, and Days is buried from behind, but she shakes it off. And Arlington better clear that puck out. Oh, and there's a beautiful play. That's number 22, Ava Talanian. Ava getting some good ice time tonight.
You know, going back to your Woburn commentary, Ken, they beat Belmont today 3-2, and I guess it was an ultra squeaker. It came down to final seconds. Belmont handed us a rather large hat when they were in our bad, if you remember.
Yes, they did. They came out with the 4 goals in the first period, but after that first period, Neely, if you'll remember, the game was, if not even, Arlington.
And so I guess the premise of the whole thing, outside of Austin Prep, is Woburn a beatable team? Some nights they show up, sometimes they don't. And there's another example in this afternoon's match between Belmont and Woburn.
Right, and I think the point I'm trying to make here, Neely, is if our girls click at the right time, which they seem to be doing, it's a very, I'll tell you, the Arlington club, Neely, is very, very deep, okay? They got 3 good lines at forward and 3 good lines at defense, and they've got a very, very deep bench with a lot of kids who can fill in at any moment. So if the team crystallizes and gels late into the season, they could go as deep as any other team. All right, on the faceoff for Arlington is Jessica Piggott, and the Pigotts making an impression in Arlington hockey. Piggott is out there with number 9, Lauren Murphy. Lauren Murphy, the sophomore class president. Look at her going to the boards. And number 9 versus number 9, and Lauren Murphy. Meady using his bench now. He looks he might have a chance to empty it. And number 24, Allison Piggott, is out there as well. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's a shot.
Nice
save. Toomey. Toomey's going to have to work here. It looks like we got 2 Piggotts out there at the same time. Is that right? Jessica and Allison out there on the same line?
That's right.
Oh, my goodness.
That was a great save by Jordan, Ken. She saw that coming from a mile away and made that nice right pad save.
Yeah. Well, the Pigotts are the nieces of 2 of the players from the Arlington League, Gentleman Johnny Piggott and Charles in Charge Piggott. And so the Piggott is a hockey royalty name here in Arlington, and Meady just got a nice shot. Oh, no, they're still out there. He's letting them skate. Oh, and here's a breakaway. Oh, but broken up beautifully. Did you see that poke check by number 20? That's Erica Siegel. It's Erica Siegel and friends tonight. Look at Siegel. Here she goes. They better put a body. Oh, she's broken up nicely. As finally Ainsley Cohen said to Siegel, she said,
Had enough.
No, she threw the elbow to the midsection. All right, Arlington girls fighting. It's a 3-0 lead, and the Arlington girls are not letting up. Allison Piggott, number 24 on the right. Casey Keneally and the freshmen are out there. All right, it's only a 3-goal lead, and Piggott sends it in softly, and she's hustling, but it goes back to Elizabeth Liakos. Oh, there's a big collision as Cohen just buried Casey Keneally, and Keneally took a hit.
You know, these girls got the luxury of going into the corner blind, Ken, and they can turn their back and protect the puck because no one can hit you unless there's going to be infraction that someone hits you with all numbers. But you still got to keep your head up there. Casey was trying to come out of the zone, and these Reading kids are playing kind of rugged, so it was just a straight collision.
Oh, yeah, well, they call it a collision, Neely, but I don't know. It's, you know, they say you can't check, but these girls, you know, girls will be girls, Neely. Girls will be girls, especially girl hockey players.
Copy that, Cochismo.
Exactly. You got 2 of them, Neely. All right, I'm here with the proud father. He's beaming. His team's got a 3-goal lead. 6 minutes left in the 3rd period. Things are looking very good. Katie O'Brien takes a break. She's replaced by number 6, Holly Russell. Here comes the A-line. Holly's out there with Erin O'Brien. Number 13, Isabel Aaron, the beast at defense. She's out there with Julia Finney. And And half of the French connection, Emily Benoit, is going to take the face-off. All right, let's see what the A-line can do here. Puck goes back. Oh, there's a break. Oh, Toomey smothers it beautifully. Nearly the puck dribbled into Jordy Toomey. Jordy has been locked in tonight. She's got 6 minutes and 15 seconds to go. I don't know if she's got any shutouts this year, Nearly. Has the team had some shutouts?
I don't think they have, actually, Ken. I'd have to check your record books, but I don't think they have.
Well, this might be a nice night to do it. It is a gorgeous night for hockey at the Ed Burns Arena. Oh, Holly Russell makes a beautiful play. Look at this kid go. Oh, my goodness. But she's broken up by number 22, Chloe Doherty. Chloe has been a thorn in the Arlington side all night. Russell wins it back, and here she comes. Oh, she tries to drop it behind the legs for Erin. Erin can't get there. Wielding the stick is number 7, Emily Benoit. As she's looking to put some lumber on somebody. That's what Denny Benoit used to do. Emily behind the net, though. Here she comes. She tries to find, oh, beautiful pass from Erin O'Brien. I'll tell you, Neely, this Erin O'Brien, number 4, she wears number 4 proudly here in this neck of the woods. And look at her, very patient playmaker. She's got 10 assists on the season, and that is if she doesn't have one tonight, I just don't know. But I'll tell you right now, she's a playmaker and a very unselfish child. All right, Arlington with the change. Here comes number 15, Michaela Doherty. Love watching her skate. She can skate backwards as fast as she can skate forwards, Nearly. Look at her go. She's at center ice. And Michaela looking for the puck. And she comes away with it, and here comes Michaela. And she takes a wrist shot. She shot it wide. But Doherty was looking for the top shelf. And Days is in front looking for the pass. She can't. Oh, Carolyn Days is on the hunt. And so is Michaela Doherty, as Jeffy Mead has got 3 very solid lines tonight. And the puck rolls back to Shea O'Day. Beautiful footwork as she did a little bit of a pirouette there, Neely. But here come the Rockets the other way. Number 23, Katie Costello with a break. And let's see what happens here. Is number 14, Kat Paradis, was buzzing the net. I don't think it's going to be a call. But who's this assistant coach talking to the ref there?
That's Tony Missouri.
Tony Missouri, who's that, one of the assistants?
Yeah, a very high-quality individual, long hockey background from the Missouri family in Arlington. He also played in Europe, Ken, for a stretch.
Is that right? All right, well, it's Arlington is Hockey Town, USA, and we're very grateful to Arlington Community Media, Inc. for supporting the girls this year. Oh, Arlington with another goal there. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight we've got Max DeLuca on audio, Alex Van Thong on camera. We are here for Arlington Community Media, Inc., your local sports broadcasting network. And this is our 5th broadcast of the season. They've been very generous with the girls this year. And the girls have responded, Neely, by putting up some quality action all season long. And tonight is no exception. Neely, we are down to under 4 minutes left in the 3rd period from the Eddie Burns Arena. Puck trickles across. The Rockets want to get on the board. They don't want to give Jordan Toomey the clean sheet. Now, Jordan has been supported all season long here tonight. Her father, William, has been in the stands. And William is on pins and needles as his daughter, with 3 minutes left, is in position to get her first shutout of the season. And the Rockets, though, are not giving up yet, and here they come. Oh, look at the footwork. Oh, my goodness. Who's this magician? Number 22, Chloe Doherty, a senior forward, and my goodness, she looked like Gretzky there coming up the middle, Neely. Oh, the puck rolls in front of Toomey, but she knocked it wide. And we're under 3 minutes left, and the Rockets are buzzing. And it looks like the refs are going to call the icing. Neely, that face-off's coming back in the Arlington zone.
Okay, so all hands on deck here, Ken, because what we have to do most importantly is get this goose egg for Toomey.
I think so, Neely, and I hope that Meady is cognizant. It looks like he is. He's playing some fresh legs to nail it down. He's got Allison Piggott, number 24, on the left. And she's out there with Lauren Murphy. And Lauren Murphy, number 9, is a beast in and of her own right, the sophomore. And Lauren is on the hunt, and there goes Lauren. But she can't keep it in. The puck goes back to Finney. Finney dumps it over across the boards to Murphy. Murphy can't keep it in, but it's played nicely by number 18. Who's number 18? That's Jessica Piggott. So the Piggotts are out there at crunch time, Neely. The Piggotts are out there in full force. We don't know.
Hey, save this shutout.
There they go, 2.5 minutes left. Murphy, it goes behind the net to Isabel Aaron, and Toomey, oh, the puck rolls across again to Toomey. Here goes Lauren Murphy, she wins it. Lauren makes a pass to one of the Rockets. Now someone's got to give Lauren the memo. The kids in the black shirts, Lauren, they're on the other team. All right, well maybe Lauren didn't get the memo, but here it goes deep and it's not going to be icing. Nice shift by the Spy Ponders. We are down to under 2 minutes left. Number 23, Fiona Johnson-McDonald back there with Shea O'Day on defense. Fiona dumps it back in. It's clearly offsides. Arlington's going to have to clear the zone. And again, it goes in offsides. Nice little shift there from Allison Piggott. And number 6, Holly Russell back into the matchup. Oh, it plays across, and O'Day took a Dixie, but here comes Holly. 1.5 minutes left, and Holly's known to like the coast-to-coast. She rolls it across, though, over to Emily Benoit. Benoit dumps it behind the net. It goes to Shea O'Day. Shea tries to send it up the boards, and she does. There goes Holly on the hunt. It rolls back to number 23, Katie Costello for the Rockets. Nice play by number 5 for the Rockets, Marie Verrier, to stay on sides. Nearly, we got a minute left, and the fans are on their feet. 1 minute left to play in the contest, Nearly. The fans are on their feet. It's a capacity crowd here on Saturday night in Arlington, Massachusetts at the Ed Burns Arena. The Spy Ponders looking to wrap up their 4th win in a row, and we're under a minute left. O'Day sends it up the boards to Russell. Russell takes it behind. Here comes Russell. She looks to do the scoot. Oh, and oh my goodness. Ainsley Cohen tried to put some lumber on her, but she couldn't. Everyone's been trying to stop Holly tonight, and they've done a good job. Erica Siegel with 2 goals on the night. She's been our player of the game. Oh, beautiful pass there by Erin O'Brien, and kept in nicely by Molly Flynn. Nearly 10 seconds left. Jordan Toomey is looking for her first shutout of the night. We might have co-MVP. Look at Katie on the hunt. Katie's not giving up. And we're 1 second left, and ladies and gentlemen, the Arlington Spy Ponders have won their 4th game in a row. A shutout for the goaltender, Jamie Toomey. Our players of the night, we've got co-players of the night, Jordan Toomey, with her first shutout of the season. And she is co-MVP tonight with Erica Siegel, number 20, as Erica Siegel with 2 goals on the night. For the Reading Rockets, our player to the night has got to go. We're going to give them co-players of the night. Kat Paradis, number 14, and number 24, Ainsley Cohen, was spectacular. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Arlington Community Media, Inc., I'm Ken Kohlberg, your sports broadcaster, here with my color commentator, Neil O'Brien, the proud father. We are very grateful to Arlington Community Media, Inc. for this broadcast, and hopefully we'll see you guys soon, maybe for the Wellesley Tilt this week. All right, congratulations to the Spy Ponders, 4 wins in a row. We are signing off from the Ed Burns Arena in Arlington. Thank you.